We're meeting here on Larrakia country, which always was and always will be Aboriginal.
future. But your connection with us doesn't end when you complete your study. As a graduate, we're here to support you through your career journey. Your knowledge, expertise and success can also be shared to help develop others who in a few years' time will be sitting exactly where you are today. Just going to make sure that you can all hear me because I can hear a little bit of wind noise coming through. As alumni of CDU, you also have access to a range of special benefits. You can obtain free advice on all matters relating to your ongoing professional development through our virtual career centre. You've got access to the libraries across our Northern Territory campuses and our online library resources, including leading e-journals. And you'll also have free access to LinkedIn Learning, where you can access over 15,000 courses delivered in 7 languages to help you continue developing a wide range of new skills anywhere and at any time. We'll keep you up to date with what's happening at CDU through our alumni e-news and social media pages, and you'll be invited to regular alumni networking events irrespective of where you live, including the CDU Alumni Awards, for which you're now eligible for nomination. The CDU Alumni Awards have been designed to showcase our brightest stars, people who have graduated from CDU and are using their knowledge and skills to do amazing things around the world. They're celebrated at a gala dinner which is being held at the Darwin Convention Centre in November. Nominations are still open and will close at the end of May. So please, if you know someone who you think is worthy of an award, consider nominating them. Just jump online and Google CDU Alumni Awards. Some of you might have noticed that I'm up here standing with a little crocodile that's dressed like us. This is Charlie. He's the latest member of CDU's alumni community, and I've got one for each of you to collect from the alumni desk in the Careers Centre after the ceremony. It's just outside those doors and up the stairs. Here's our gift to you. A small memento that will remind you of your time at CDU and that time that you stood here on this red carpet and had your photo taken as a graduate and a proud CDU alum. I encourage you to stay connected with us. It brings so many rewards and opportunities, and we'd love to continue to hear about your future achievements and where your education with us has taken you. I know that this is a very exciting day, and some of you are quite nervous, which is why I don't expect any of you to remember anything that I'm saying right now. But in the next coming days or weeks, when you've got a spare moment, just jump online and Google CDU Alumni, visit our website and update your details so that we can keep in contact with you, and check out the other offers that are available to you as alumni of Charles Darwin University. Congratulations again on your graduation. I'm so excited for you, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you over at the Career Centre at the conclusion of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, David. And just a reminder to please switch off your mobile phones or turn them to silent. The ceremony is due to commence shortly.
Welcome to Charles Darwin University graduation. Congratulations on your achievement. Now you stand ready to create a new world of possibilities. This is your CDU graduation. Graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to commence. Please stand and remain standing until the national anthem has been sung.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Mr. Jose Amarin Diaz, Consul General of Timor-Leste in Darwin, distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, welcome. To commence proceedings, Dr. Aunty Billawara Lee, OAM, is unable to be with us in person today, but was kind enough to record her welcome to country for you all.
Milid Mapachua. Welcome to Larrakia country. I'm sorry I'm not with you in body, but I'm definitely here with you in heart and spirit. My name is Aunty Billawara Lee. I'm a senior Larrakia elder and the Larrikey Academic in Residence for Charles Darwin University. I wanted to congratulate all the graduates on reaching this point in your graduation. I wish you all the best and safe journey on your coming life journey. And remember, you will always be a member of the CDU family. It's my privilege on behalf of the other elders of the Larrikey Nation, past and present, to welcome to Gwawa Daranyiki land. You are walking in Larrikey land. When you leave, our message will stay with you. So I hope you stay in my country a safe and nourished one, and I ask the spirits of my ancestors to watch over you while you're here. All the ask in return, this is walk softly on Mother Earth and treat her with love and respect as the Larrikey people do. You have travelled the sacred lands of my ancestors. As every sunrise and sunset you have experienced here was the ancestors saying welcome. There was always a place for you here. We will not leave this beautiful place feeling the same way when you arrived. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Mama Bachua. See you later.
Please join with me in thanking Auntie B for that welcome today. I know she would have loved to have been here in person, but as she said, she is with us in spirit. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Scott Bowman AO, to deliver the welcome address. Sorry, when we set up, I probably should have warned you that the Vice-Chancellor likes to be really welcomed to the stage. So we're going to do it again and just pretend that didn't happen. And when I do this again, you really cheer and then he'll come up. We'll pretend it never happened the first time. Ready? So I now invite the Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Scott Bowman AO, to deliver the welcome address.
What can I say? What a warm and unexpected welcome. Thank you very much. How fantastic was it to hear the words of Auntie Billawara? We know Auntie B has been very ill, but she is recovering, as you can hear from that. And she is an integral part of this university. So we've put this hall together, and it is called the Gulwa Austin Ash Hall. And the word Gulwa was really put forward by Auntie B. And it means in Larrakia language, a meeting place, a place of celebration. And I want you to remember that today, that this is a place of celebration, and we have got the best celebration you could imagine. We are going to celebrate these incredible people over here graduating in the university. So I really don't want to see any... I want to see some real big cheers, some real big celebrations, call out their names, embarrass them. If they had some silly nickname when they were a child, use it. This is your chance to get your own back. So let's really celebrate. So if you haven't been to a graduation, you're probably thinking, what is this? Well, think of it as a wedding without the creepy uncle there, not as a funeral. So let's celebrate. The other thing about the name of the hall, the Gulwa Austin Ash Hall, Austin Ash, I think most people in the territory would know Austin. He was our first Chancellor of the university, and I think this hall really shows what the university is about, bringing First Nations and non-Indigenous people together to work for the betterment of us all and for the Northern Territory. I do want to give a special thanks to Emeritus Professor Charles Webb, who is our Chancellor today. Paul Anderson, our other Chancellor, is recovering from COVID. I spoke to him this morning. He sent his best wishes. He's sorry he's not here today. But I honestly think Charles is much better looking and looks much more chancellor-sorial. When Paul gets back, I'll be telling him that as well. Your Excellence, welcome. Welcome from Timor-Leste. It's wonderful to have you here. We're doing a lot of work with your country and forming really strong partnerships. I was in your country about 3 weeks ago, riding a little motorbike, doing a motorbike tour all around the country. So sorry for all that environmental damage. But we have got the people that can fix it up. So, I'm ready for graduation. I've got my special graduation boots on. Look at those. I've got something really special for this graduation. I've got a Swifty friendship bracelet that Raf in our media department made for us just before she went off to see, oh God, I can't, it's Taylor Swift, isn't it? Taylor Swift. Everything died for me musically on New Year's Eve, 1989. But anyway, so I've got a Swifty bracelet. So we're ready for a really good celebration. We do want to make lots of noise to these students. The students are fantastic. We have students from right around the world really have travelled here. We've got families that have travelled here from around the world. We've got people from right around Australia, because many of our students have been doing their courses online. And of course, we've got incredible students from the Northern Territory, and we're here to celebrate their success. Now, during the celebrations, we're going to hear again, congratulations, congratulations, blah, 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 how wonderful they are. For me, the wonderful ones in the room are not sitting over there. They're actually you lot here. The people that have had to put up with them while they've been studying. All their moaning and whinging, oh, I can't get this done in time. Oh, the dog's just had. Oh, can I have some more money, please? So I think just for once, you lot need to stand up, all of you. If you're graduating, stand up. Come on, quick. Oh, look at the energy. Okay, turn round and face this side of the room and give them a good round of applause. Okay, don't milk it, sit down. Okay, so really, this is not just our graduates' success today, it's everybody's success, and it's also the success of these incredible people behind me, the academics and tutors. Have an absolutely great time today, and I look forward to seeing you after the graduation, and you can tell me all the dirt on them. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. And now for the presentation of the honorary awards as awarded by the CDU Council. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting Peter von Christophersen for the Honorary Doctor of Letters. Peter has dedicated nearly 4 decades to caring for the land and fostering a deep connection between his family's traditional knowledge, country, and ecological science in Kakadu. Over the years, he has demonstrated a remarkable commitment to environmental conservation and a profound understanding of native plants and wildlife. His collaboration with various researchers, including CSIRO, CDU, and the Office of the Supervising Scientist, and partnerships with First Nations organizations such as the Northern Land Council, Gunjami Aboriginal Corporation, Werribun Aboriginal Association Corporation have inspired innovative, holistic approaches to land management. a driver behind nationally and internationally significant research and livelihood development projects, Peter has pioneered the use of wet season burning to reduce the prominence of speargrass, hence reducing wildfire risk whilst enhancing understory recovery. In the early 2000s, the Boggy Plain Fire Project in Kakadu not only restored productive wetland ecosystems but set a precedent for rigorous yet sustainable fire management practices within wetlands that benefit both the environment and the traditional owners. Peter's expertise extends beyond traditional plant propagation and seed collection. As managing director of Kakadu Native Plants, he has played a pivotal role in rehabilitation efforts at the Ranger Uranium Mine, working closely with the Mirror traditional owners to restore and rejuvenate landscapes impacted by mining activities. His work with Energy Resources Australia and other stakeholders has led to successful progressive rehabilitation projects at Jabiluka and Ranger Uranium Mines, establishing a gold standard for community engagement and long-term resource management. Peter and his extended family's commitment to passing on knowledge and skills to younger generations is exemplary. Through Kakadu Native Plants, they have created employment opportunities and educational experiences through integrating traditional knowledge and science into a business model that provides First Nations people, particularly youth, with a career pathway to care for the country. Chancellor, in recognition of his outstanding contributions to integrating science and Indigenous knowledge into land management, highlighting how Indigenous expertise can improve mine restoration, and for supporting businesses to empower young First Nations people, Charles Darwin University Council awards Peter Christopherson the title of Honorary Doctor of Letters.
Congratulations, Peter. It is now time for today's occasional address. Stephen Camilleri is the co-founder and chief technical officer of Speed 3D, a Darwin-based company specialising in high-speed metal printing technology. A qualified engineer and CDU alumnus, Stephen has a broad range of technical skills in several engineering fields, as well as commercialisation and advanced manufacturing. Speed 3D exports their products to countries all over the world, including the United States, Europe and Asia, focusing on assisting the defence industry. Please give Stephen a warm welcome.
All right, good morning everyone. So my name's Stephen Camilleri. I'm the CTO and co-founder of a company called Speed 3D, which I'm guessing a lot of you probably haven't heard of. But we're famous overseas, as the saying goes. I'd like to thank the university for inviting me to speak today. It's really quite an overwhelming notion to come and speak to the university that you graduated from, and quite a wonderful thing for me, so thank you. And of course, I'd like to congratulate those of you that are here today to graduate. So, one thing we don't really do well here in Australia, we're very humble. We don't take the opportunities to be proud of ourselves that we should. So you have my permission today to feel a little bit proud of yourselves. And at the same time, please also pass on the gratitude to those who supported you on the way through. So my job today is to make a short speech. I was told it should be short. That it talks about my story and is inspiring and interesting. So I'm going to start with my early life. So I'm from Darwin. I moved here when I was 6, grew up here. In my early life, I was one of those kids that everyone worried about. So I didn't have a lot of friends. It was actually quite a lonely thing as a child here in Darwin. I was always very interested in technology. My parents would get very annoyed that I would take everything apart that was in the house, but they would get extremely annoyed that I could put it back together again. Life really changed for me. That era ended when I got into a gifted education program at Prep School in grade 6. At that time, I went from essentially having nobody I could talk to my age to having a large cohort of people I could talk to. It really changed things for me. During that time in primary school, I was asked if I wanted to do a Year 12 course as part of primary school, as part of that gifted education unit. And what I chose to do was electronics at Darwin High School, grade 12 course. And I got 100% in that course. So that kind of branded me as a bit of an electronics guy at that point. And I can recall the very weird situation of going to Government House and being awarded by the administrator a perfect score certificate as a kid this big amongst all the grade 12 kids. So upon graduating high school, what do you do? So a lot of my peers at the time were getting scholarships and going into state. That was just what people did. It was a very, very common thing at the time. And so of course I applied for a scholarship. I'd never been a very strong student, other than other subjects I was very interested in. So I did get it, and the place I chose to go was Curtin University. And I didn't go. And I didn't go because I wanted to stay here and work on the solar car. So I just started working on the solar car at the end of grade 12. I'd been introduced to some of the team. So the Desert Rose solar car, some of you may remember from the university here. So this was when I first noticed that one of my preferences was for the path less travelled. Was to do those things that are not really expected, a little bit unusual. So I stayed here and studied engineering and worked on the solar car in what free time you get as an engineering student, which was a wonderful experience. So some of you may remember Professor Dean Patterson, who I think finished up here about 2000. So he was my mentor through that time. He was teaching us how to be good team members and how to do sophisticated projects, which wasn't really something that the university course taught, but the venue here allowed to happen through the Desert Rose Solar Car team. So Dean taught me a lot about resilience and vision and having a passion for being an educator and being nurturing with other people as they grow and evolve. And he was a wonderful person to be around and learning from through that time. So the Desert Rose went on to achieve a world record, which I guess many people here don't know. We held the world speed record with a car that we built here. Now, most of that car was designed from scratch here. So we're talking about the electronics for the drive system, the battery pack. We actually did a paper on the battery pack using lithium-ion cells, very dangerous at the time. We figured out how to do it, which went on to be the platform that Tesla used for their cars. So it was a very interesting time to be in the field. So Desert Rose taught me a lot about being a good engineer and being a good community member. And Dean taught me a lot about how I should think about the world. So moving on from there, my business partner and I, Byron Kennedy, who were working here after our degree, formed a company called In Motion Technologies. We took the motor technology that we had developed here at the solar car, formed one of the university's first spin-off companies, and we took it out to the world. So we did reasonably well with that. We were doing high altitude satellite replacement solar aircraft with NASA and AeroVironment. We did the electric bike for the Avanti Corporation. It was all good fun, and eventually we got bought by a big US company. And they decided that we, two university researchers with a bit of innovation in our soul, should learn about manufacturing engineering. So we went on to design factories for that technology around the world. So we worked for them for some years. So for a few years I was out of Darwin, and I decided I didn't like it, and I came back. Around about that time, we'd been watching metal 3D printing, after having been a manufacturer around the world, making metal parts in a whole variety of different countries in different ways, and we saw an opportunity there. Metal manufacturing is very difficult, especially when you're trying to do it in smaller volume, when you want to innovate, when you want to change things and improve them. We saw metal 3D printing coming, but it was too slow and too expensive. So we started Speed 3D. So the first prototype is still here in my garage, and we went on to develop that company. We now sell to 5 different defence forces around the world, and we're Australia's #1 Battle 3 printing company. So it's been an interesting journey. So one of Dean's lessons to me was embrace your uniqueness and pursue relentlessly those things you are passionate about. So I still believe in those words very strongly, and I think that's what's got me here today. Really, I've been very lucky to meet these people along the way. So some of the words I'd give you for the future, I'd like to encourage pioneering in your field. It's very easy to do the same job every day and not consider the development of your field. I'd like to encourage you to think about that. Not today, but maybe regularly over the next few years. Think about how you can be contributing to your field, because it's relatively easy to do and very rewarding. I'd like to encourage you also to be generous with your knowledge. This is something that Dean taught me. Learn what you can learn, understand things, and be very generous. I can remember the many occasions when Dean would give big speeches to other solar car teams about how they could improve their solar cars, which a lot of people thought was very strange, but that was Dean. Very generous with his knowledge. So the last point I'd like to leave you with is something that's done me very well, is don't fear the path less travelled. It's got me to where I am, and I'd encourage you to think the same way. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, for your inspirational words to our graduates. A lot to live up to. Please accept these flowers as a token of our appreciation. Today's musical presentation will be Free Fallin' by Tom Petty, performed by Abby Rapkins. Abby is a 17-year-old local singer-songwriter performing at markets, pubs and events around Darwin as a soloist. Last year, she also released her first single called Butterflies, which you can listen to on Spotify, Apple Music and YouTube Music. When she is not singing, Abby spends much of her time running DJ workshops around town and at the Dondale Juvenile Detention Centre. Abby struggled through school with her dyslexia and was bullied. However, music has helped her cope and work through anxiety. This year, Abby is also studying full-time at CDU to get her Certificate 4 in Music and Production. Please give Abby a very warm welcome.
Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hi, everyone. Now, I chose a song that everyone should know, or hopefully, and if you don't, then you do now, so that's great. This is a test of whether I actually remember all the lyrics, so we'll see how this goes. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, in America too. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and her boyfriend too. It's been a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free, free falling, and I'm free, free falling. Vampires walking through the valley, move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are hiding in the shadows, and all the good girls are home with broken hearts, and and I'm free, free falling, and I'm free, free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna ride her, name in the sky. I'm gonna free fall and into nothing. I'm gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free, free falling, and I'm free, free falling, and I'm free, free falling, and I'm free, free falling.
That was wonderful, Abby. Thank you. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to commence the conferring of awards.
Would all graduands please stand? Chancellor, as Vice-Chancellor of Charles Darwin University, I submit to you candidates for the awards as set out in the official list of graduates. I certify that those listed have satisfied the requirements for the award of those degrees, diplomas and certificates.
As Chancellor of Charles Darwin University, I hereby admit to their respective awards the candidates whose names appear in the official list of graduates. Congratulations, well done. Family and friends, our graduates.
Would all graduates please take your seats? I now call upon the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor Suresh Thenadil, to present the graduates from the Faculty of Science and Technology and the CDU TAFE.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends, and colleagues. I'm very pleased to celebrate the achievements of the students graduating from programs in the Faculty of Science and Technology and CDU TAFE in the disciplines of environment science, IT, engineering, and technology. We train our students so that they are ready to launch and succeed in their careers. Our courses are designed to meet the needs of the employers and the community. Our programs are professionally accredited, and many are available both internally and externally to cater to the diverse needs of our student population. Today, we are celebrating your success. It is a time to reflect on what you have achieved and where you might be going next. Hopefully, your time at CDU has been just one step in your learning journey, and some of you might return in the future to undertake further studies. On behalf of all the staff in the Faculty of Science and Technology and CDU TAFE, I would like to congratulate you on successfully completing your studies. We are happy to have played a part in your learning journey. This is an important milestone in your career, and I hope the programs you have successfully completed will serve you well in the next phase of your life. To your families, friends, and employers who have supported you during your studies, I also offer my thanks. I share their pride in your achievements, and I acknowledge the important part they have all played in your success. I wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Please enjoy this memorable day. Thank you. Chancellor, in my capacity as the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the Faculty of Science and Technology, I present to you for the award of Certificate 2 in Construction Pathways, Amelia Catherine Seju, SP. Certificate 2 in Maritime Operations, Peter John Blanchard. Certificate 3 in Aquaculture, Brando Wesley. Certificate 3 in Automotive Refinishing Technology, Rafael Aristotle Rizaldo. Certificate 3 in Aviation, Remote Pilot, Mavis Dunn. Cody James Monday. Jaden Carl Monday. Certificate 3 in Heavy Commercial Vehicle Mechanical Technology, Liam Patrick Dusek. Certificate 3 in Horticulture, Christopher Morrow. Certificate 3 in Mobile Plant Technology, Emerson Villanova Tendilla. Diploma of Social Care, E. Margaret Madi Angwa. Associate Degree of Engineering, Peter Ochia Thomas. Taban Philip Odwar. Bachelor of Computer Science, Joshua Adigan. Johnny Newen. Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Nicholas Klinatsis. Tuang Kat Thi Ho. Yung Tung Lau. Bachelor of Engineering Science, Harpreet Singh Billing. Muhammad Jabbar. Josiah Santos. Sai Kumari Sarangi. Mark Zeroni. Bachelor of Environmental Science, Taylor Marie Church. Amra Louise Higgins. Alexander Loughran. Kat McNamara. Rebecca Jane Rolfe. Cassandra Ann Ruga. Bachelor of Information Technology, Soma Bala. Ford Louis Delatorre. Sandeep Gautam. Sanjeet Gautam. Mehek Gurung. Yu Kang Nguyen. Limin Ni. Yugand Pravinbhai Patel. Sandeep Rasali. Bikash Shrestha. Kiran Sufo. Alicia Yu Ray Tan. Peter Zhang. Talia Casey. Anastasia Louise McDonald Spicer. Michael James Taylor. Shaukat Arakan. Tran Tien Wang Yuan Lee. Yen Chi Nguyen. Yan Hong Zhu. Master of Engineering, Margot Bali Khan. Raghavendra Rao Aline. Darius Guardian Carvalho. Zhang Quang Huang. Muhammad Hamza Imran. John Carlo Pamplona Malabanan. Wang Sang Nguyen. Leong Tien Bao Fan. Anup Powder. Prasanna Ratna Shakya. Punit Raj Shrestha. Preet Hareshbhai Vadalia. Mantung Wu. Master of Environmental Management, Carrie Ellen Butterworth. Gerald Kelika Dano. Merlin Matthew. Huh? Not yet. I think I just jumped one page, that's why. Merlin Matthew, please wait. Master of Information Technology, Cybersecurity, Pavan Acharya. Swapnil Sudhir Advirkar. Jitendra Bista. Sunil Chetri. Raquel Esperadoza. Rushini Kavindi and Etiarachi. Joel Joy. Ruchira Madhushankar Lianage. Merlin Matthew. Prakash Pandey. Esbon Sikia. Master of Information Technology, Information Systems and Data Science, Ajay Kumar Reddy Gandreddy. Sai Chandrasekhar Reddy Komireddy. Rubaya Mahfuz. T. Kim Nyok Nguyen. Stenadi. Sai Rohit Tata. Tut Tran Thai. Shreya Upadhyaye. Benazir Vishnu Mohan. Yiru. Master of Information Technology Software Engineering, Shanti Anna Paredi. Milan Shaturbai Sukadia. Ian Wong. Chris Zian. Chancellor, that concludes the graduate presentation for the Faculty of Science and Technology and CDU TAFE. I now call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research and Innovation, Professor Steve Rogers, to present their CDU doctoral graduates.
Thank you, Suresh. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and last but not least, graduates. A Doctor of Philosophy, or PhD, is the highest postgraduate qualification level that can be awarded for formal academic study. The English word doctor actually comes from the Latin docendi, meaning teacher or instructor. The first licentia docendi, license to teach, were awarded in the 12th century by the Catholic Church. The first university to issue the licentia docendi was the University of Paris in 1213. So our PhD graduates today have quite a bit of history behind them. A PhD involves in-depth, focused research conducted over an extended period of between 3 and 5 years, or in the case of part-time students, up to 10 years. The research outcomes presented as a thesis are assessed by a panel of national and international academic experts who determine whether the research delivers an original and significant contribution to knowledge in the particular field of study. The candidates graduating today have met these very demanding criteria. We're gathered here today on Larrakia country. First Nations people are the original researchers, scientists, teachers, technologists, and environmentalists of this beautiful country where we all live. In recognition of this, we present to our women graduates a local Larrakia message stick, and to our men, a boomerang. Message sticks are a form of communication between First Nations peoples, often employed in communicating over long distances. The Larrakia design represents salt water. Salt water holds profound cultural significance within the Larrakia community, embodying a deep spiritual connection to the sea and its creatures. Salt water is not merely a physical entity. It transcends its material existence, serving as a vital element for sustenance, self-identification, and the preservation of cultural heritage. All 5 of our PhD graduates today are women. I think that deserves a round of applause. Now, we don't have any men today, but I'll tell you about the boomerang. So the boomerang represents knowledge that has existed amongst First Nations Australians for tens of thousands of years. Significant technological knowledge is applied to making boomerangs, what wood to use, where to find this wood, how to successfully manufacture the finished product, and the tools required to make the boomerang. This knowledge has been transmitted through the generations and is part of the traditional knowledge systems that remain strong across Northern Australia and beyond. Charles Darwin University honours and respects our First Nations knowledge, and we therefore take pride in presenting the message sticks and boomerangs to our PhD graduates. Chancellor. In my capacity as Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovation, I present to you Sarah Elizabeth Fisher. For her thesis titled Smoke and Mirrors, the Effect of Urbanisation and Fire on Bird Assemblages of the Darwin region, as supervised by Dr. Andrew Edwards, I now present to you Dr. Sarah Elizabeth Fisher. Well done. Chancellor, I present to you Julia Fortune. For her thesis titled Intertidal Sediments and Fringing Mangroves of Darwin Harbour, are hotspots of high denitrification that support oligotrophic condition, as supervised by Professor Karen Gibb and co-principal supervisor Dr. Miriam Casely, I now present to you Dr. Julia Fortune. Chancellor, I present to you Eva Ignatius. For her thesis titled An Investigation of Electroencephalography related to binaural hearing in humans, as supervised by Professor Friso de Boer, I now present to you Dr. Eva Ignatius. Chancellor, I present to you Catherine Ann Joyce. For her thesis titled Energy Justice, Off-Grid, On-Country, Analysing Energy Systems of Provision in Remote Australia, as supervised by Professor Stephen Garnett, I now present to you Dr. Catherine Ann Joyce. Chancellor, I present to you Elnaz Saki. For her thesis titled Synthesis of Nanoemulsions to Enhance Thermal Application.
I think it's the hub or the core. When you guys tested these, when was that? This morning? Saturday? So, Saturday, or the other day was connected. How long ago was it at the time? I feel like we had them all connected. That's Jack.
picked up some sound from you guys.
Really?
Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the cultural group.
Yeah, the whole thing's gone out of focus.
I would like to welcome Alexander.
Mr. Jose Moram Diaz, Chancellor, other distinguished guests, staff, my fellow graduates, family and friends. My name is Alexander Loughran, but I can call you Betty and you can call me Al. And today I'm graduating with a Bachelor of Environmental Science and I address you as your student speaker. There's a well-known balancing act between studying, working, socialising and sleeping. Pick three, I'm told. Some of us have managed to keep our head above the water, and some of us have been able to hold our breaths beneath the water long enough to see the flood pass. Neither has left much time for reflection. I'm not exactly sure how I've landed myself up here before you all today. I'm not sure how I got to Darwin or even how I wound up at Charles Darwin University. I feel I've been operating very near full throttle for the past few years, and I'm sure many of us have been. But I'm now enjoying the chance to reflect and appreciate exactly how I've arrived here. And I strongly encourage everyone to take the time to do the same. Darwin is a new home for me, as it is for many of us here today. I only came up for about 3 months, but of course that was near on 3 years ago. I'm sure I'll be here for another 20, so the story goes. I took to the Stewart on my journey north my little red 2-door Hyundai XL. Apparently a thing of nostalgia for mechanics around the country. I've been to a few of them. Naysayers doubted that my beat-up little car would make it, but I pulled up triumphantly above the Fanny Bay cliffs, overlooking the Trailer Boat Club to survey Beagle Gulf. My glove box dropped to the floor the second I turned my engine off, and my aircon died before I even made the turn at Port Augusta. I was on my way up on cross-institutional placement from RMIT University in Melbourne. My course director there approved the transfer on the condition that I return after 1 semester. Well, that was some time ago now, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here graduating with all of you from Charles Darwin University. I was so instantly stricken by the opportunities in this place that I could not possibly go back. Of particular value are the relationships I've formed with lecturers, researchers and doctoral candidates who are seemingly kept a world apart from mere undergrads such as myself in other institutions. The diversity and inclusion within this institution has facilitated many wonderful and unlikely friendships. In fact, the legacy of friendship is evident in the name of this very university and our city. Sir Charles Darwin never actually visited Darwin. He never made it further up the coast in Sydney. But when HMS Beagle surveyed these waters in 1839 on her final voyage, she had aboard her hydrographer John Lord Stokes. Stokes had been Darwin's cabinet on the Beagle's previous 5-year voyage charting the South American coast, on which, while contending with terrible seasickness, Darwin developed his theory of natural selection. When Stokes first set foot on Alumni land and laid eyes on Darwin Harbour, he realised the promise for the future and saw an opportunity to honour his friend and form cabinet. As Master Ward observed, Stokes couldn't have known the great heights that Charles Darwin soared to. Darwin had not yet published his works and still to achieve prominence within the scientific community. Stokes named the heart of Darwin simply for friendship's sake. I hope that someday one of you might name something great for me. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to thank Charles Darwin University for providing us with a first-rate learning environment. Our course coordinators, lecturers and supporting staff for answering the question even the third time and ensuring our understanding, our family and friends for your support. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and in the spirit of our institution's namesake, be curious, pioneer, perceive and encourage us to. Commit yourselves to wild adventure, hopefully without seasickness, and fight for what you believe in. Reflect on your time here, and then go forward and be excellent. Be excellent in your fields, be excellent in the environment, be excellent to yourselves, and be excellent to one another.
Thank you, Al, for that wonderful speech on behalf of all the graduates here today. Please accept these flowers as a token of our appreciation. I now call upon the Chancellor to deliver the charge to graduates.
Graduates, please stand. As newly conferred graduates of Charles Darwin University, it is at this stage in proceedings that we conduct a turning of the tassel ceremony. This is a long-standing university tradition that officially symbolises your transition from graduand to graduate of Charles Darwin University. Please now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. I charge you as graduates to maintain a commitment to lifelong learning, to strive for truth, integrity, and compassion, to contribute to your chosen profession, and by the application of your abilities to support and nurture the communities that you are a part of. I charge you to take with you the spirit and resilience of the territory. Walk softly but proudly in the knowledge of your profession. May your achievements bring honour to your university, your chosen profession, and to yourself. Good luck.
Would all graduates please take your seats in preparation for the Guard of Honour and the closing of the ceremony.
Every new day begins with a choice. The choice to make time for what really matters. To use every opportunity to work toward our goals. And to make every day count. Once we committed, we knew it was possible. Today is a time to celebrate and reflect on what we achieved. It wasn't always easy. We had our doubts. And the juggle seemed impossible. The early mornings and the late nights. When the inspiration was not there. The search for perfection. We just wanted to get it right. But for every challenge faced, we always had the end in sight. We found our inner strength and determination. We found support along the way. We used perseverance and passion to reach our potential and to find our new world. It all comes down to this moment. A feeling that will live with us forever. To share with the ones who've inspired us. To become the person we were meant to be.
Graduates, distinguished guests, families and friends, the procession will now prepare to form a guard of honour for our newest graduates. The Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor then invite you to join them in the Student Square for light refreshments. Please now stand with the procession and remain standing until the graduates have left the room.